Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Joey Gutos. Today we're going to be diving into my newest song, Sand to Snow. We're going to be looking at the recording session, some of the arrangement, the different parts, all the ear candy, and everything that goes into this beautiful production. Thank y'all for joining, and let's get into it. All right, y'all, so we're just going to start straight from the beginning. The first sound you hear is a drone, and it's an instrument that's very similar to like a string section, sort of just sets the scene. We'll hear the acoustic come in right after, followed by the bass and the strings. Acoustic guitar, which I borrowed that riff from MGMT's Time to Pretend. I actually have a great cover video of that, along with a tutorial you can check out. There you hear the bass come in. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Shout out to Felix Herbst, an amazing violinist. Then you hear that snare drum come in, and these drums are really dry. This is actually a James Brown beat, so it's a funk beat that's just slowed down a little bit that we just kind of wove all the instruments around. So he kind of holds off on that snare, and so then you can hear the bass line weave around that. That acoustic guitar is sort of just given an upstroke, steady, upbeat, sort of dancey vibe, but in a folky way. I want to back up just a second here and show some of these piano parts that are further setting the stage. So along with the drums, acoustic, and that's where the chorus is at. And we hear that electric guitar. And we even have a fuzz guitar over here, just giving like a little bit of warmth. And then of course right there we also have those Beck like shakers. Anthony and I were listening to a lot of Beck at the time, as we have our whole freaking lives, and the album Sea Change has a lot of these really lushly layered shakers, but they're very dry. Now I want to take a look at the vocals, and this was a really, really cool vocal chain that Anthony created. It's got some slapback delay, so you'll hear a little bit of this immediate response as if it's bouncing off a tree and bouncing off, you know, all these different layers of the forest. These are some of the creative decisions that kind of turn the music and morph it into something more than just sound. It gives it context, and it gives it real feeling and like a cinematic experience, as if you're watching the music unfold. Real quick, y'all, if you're enjoying this content and want to see more studio breakdowns, music videos, and other behind-the-scenes content of my creative world as an independent artist, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so I can bring you more and we continue to grow this together. So here's without the slapback. Cross the barren desert filled with snow. And then here it is with the slapback delay. Feeling high as Midas, bathing in your eyes a liquid gold. So they're almost just like a little bit offset. It's got that lo-fi quality as well, sort of dry, matching with the rest of the instruments and the scenery. And then we have these really cool backing vocal layers that just pack an extra punch when that chorus comes in. And that's at the beginning of each chorus, so here it is without that soloed. Then we have an octave lower and a double of the exact same vocal. And then I want to also see some of this ear candy here, and we always get the ear candy, folks. It's going to be a sweet experience for you no matter what. We took the sound of some hooves galloping on cobblestone and echoed those a little bit. The sound of a wine bottle being uncorked. By that second chorus, there's a line that says, "Drunk as Dionysus, stumbling through your garden overgrown." Dionysus was a Greek god who loved his wine and his parties in general. We also have the sound of footsteps, of course, going into sand as well as snow. I just love putting those things into my productions because it gives some context to the creation of the song. It also just gives it that extra magic. Let's get back to some of the instrumental parts. These big chords on the chorus, we wanted to just be triumphant. Those are major 7th chords, which always give a little bit of a happy with a twist sort of vibe. It just implies that there's something more going on than just pure bright sunshine happiness. All right, so now we're gonna get into the final chorus. And now we have the strings in full effect here as well, so let's back that up. And then this will take us into the bridge part 1. Some synthesizers start creeping in here. The guitar, also a new electric guitar. We also have some really cool vocals. And then coupled with the strings. And this is where we drift off into... Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today for this studio breakdown of my song, Sand to Snow. You can check out the official music video above. And before you go, please be sure to leave a comment what you liked, didn't like, what you want to see more of. We want to stay connected with y'all. And please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be kind, stay creative, and enjoy yourself.